Yeah, I'm a little beat up right now. Obviously, feel like it's just that time of year. End of the season, trying to play through a lot of things. Say beat up is a nice word to put on it, but feel like I'm a tough guy. Just keep going out there and playing, trying to do what I can for my team. So,
Have you been told if you need surgery on your finger?
not yet. I feel like I'm definitely gonna get a couple more opinions before I take the next step or do anything drastic. But definitely gonna try to get this guy healthy as best I can. Um, Playoffs didn't help, but be that as it may, we're gonna like I said, try to take care of it.
What are your biggest takeaways from this series, and how can you guys as a team make sure that you learn from this moving forward?
I feel like step number one is avoid the playing. You know what I mean? Those two games that we won, those are, in a caliber in a sense, game sevens. You know what I mean? Two game sevens, two must-win games. And we traveled to Miami, played the number one seeded Heat. It's not an easy, no excuses. But if there's any way to play a number one seed, it's not through a play-in, right? So I feel like that'd be step number one is to do what's necessary in the regular season and try to prepare for the postseason. And then I guess if there's anything, number two, just to stay together. How important togetherness is for us, regardless if we have the same team, regardless of the same circumstances. There must be a certain level of camaraderie, togetherness for us to succeed, and that's a big two. Not missing, but I feel like as I said, the new road that we had that we thought wasn't going to be there, sort of created just new experiences, right? New challenges for us, and you're not as together when stuff gets harder. And I'd say we weren't together, but stuff gets harder when the road gets tougher, obviously. So definitely feel like it was just a new adjustment for us that we weren't all the way ready for or didn't attack how we needed to. I think we come back with a different game plan.
Do you think that started towards the beginning of the season? Because Clint Capella kind of said that he felt like coming in that maybe there was not that fire, it was a little complacency that maybe you thought it would be as easy to get to the Eastern Conference Finals again?
I mean, maybe so, but that, to add on to our lineage of, things we had this year, not having CC, not having, I think, Bogey, Gallo for a couple guys that started the season, the fire might not be there for a multitude of reasons, you know what I mean? And injuries definitely are part of those as well. Being healthy, being ready and able to, win, try to go attack, for this organization. So it's just a delicate situation.
Is that more of a cast that you have on your finger now more than a splint?
Yeah, I put the cast on the other day just to try to switch it up. The cast, splint, wraps. We got a lot of stuff for this guy. Trying to keep him straight. It's hard to keep a straight finger and play basketball. So that's been tough. But like I said, I think I'm a tough guy, so I'm trying to just play through it.
JC, you guys closed out the season at home strong. Just how important were the fans to you guys this entire season, but especially for the home court advantage?
Yeah, we love our fans. I love ATL. We love ATL, and seeing them come out to support us during the postseason is always different. Different level of intensity, different fans who are coming. I feel like everybody who's there is really supporting us basketball-wise, and it's not coming for the show, right? Just for the entertainment, and I feel like that makes a difference. When we're trying to lay it all on the line out there. So a million shouts out to our fans. We want to win as many games as we can, but not an easy league. So we're just gonna get back to the drawing board and get back to work.
What do you think the team needs to do, either performance-wise or personnel-wise, to be able to compete with the top teams like the Heat next year?
Performance-wise, if anything, I just stop turning over the ball, right? Move the ball a little bit better. Just have a better overall flow to our game. We have a lot of guys on this team who can do a lot offensively, and I feel like it's very vital for us to just integrate everybody in the best possible way to be successful. And just go from there. Just try to continue to speak to each other. Everybody can be a leader on this team. It just doesn't have to be only my voice, and just encouraging guys, You know, there's always more that we can do to be a better team, but I feel like it starts there.
Because of how you guys ended the season, losing 4-1, you can obviously lead to changes personnel-wise. Does that concern you at all moving forward? That the team could look, radically different next season?
Concern me? No. Does it? Am I happy about it? No. But does it concern me? No either. I understand that's the nature of the business. I've my 5th year now, and I've have a bunch of different teammates. To keep it short. So I just understand that's the nature of the business. But I don't think that necessarily puts any pressure or changes anything for anybody. I just feel like it's the reality of the situation. We lost 4-1. We need to get better. Obviously, we weren't doing a couple things right for us to do what we needed to do to win the series. They're going to make changes as they see fit, and hey, man, whatever happens, happens. I just got to, show up every day, be the best leader I can.
You've obviously seen Trey since the beginning. Things were just
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Was it surprising for you to see him struggle the way he did in this series?
Yeah. Yes, was it surprising to see him struggle? Sure, but they're sending a whole team at him. They're trapping him, they're blitzing him, they're sending weak side. Can't score. Not to say he's out there by himself, but when you have the ball, teams are almost putting 3 to 4 guys on you. You're not gonna have the best game, or you're not going to be able to play how you normally play, how you're used to seeing Trey play, challenging. We have his back. But, tough series, and that's what happens when you're a great player. Teams put a lot of pressure on you, and they lock you in, and they target you, and sometimes it's a tough position to be in. But as I said, we got his back, and I know he's going to be in the gym, in the lab, making sure that's never going to happen again. So you can bet on that.
So I wanted to ask you about the mental fatigue from not just this season, but to go back to the start of last year. It was like 200 games in, since Christmas of 2020.
Yeah.
That's a lot of basketball. What kind of toll did that take?
I'm at a place that I've really ever been before with basketball. You know what I mean? Obviously, being my 5th year, being a job, a real job, a real commitment to my life. It's hard, as you're saying. A lot of people don't think about the COVID, right? The testing, all the extra things that we've had to endure, all the extra, one-off stipulations, the make-up games, the adding in of the play-in. So many things, that add into just what comes into a basketball player's life, just on the court. We haven't even flipped to the other side of, the other life I live. So it's a lot. It's a lot. I try to, have families, my family, close friends, loved ones around me to support me. Hop on the Xbox, do whatever I can. It's not easy. And, having a group of guys in the locker room that also, can go like this, be together makes fatigue a little bit easy to handle. But definitely these last 2 years have been extremely challenging, and definitely going to try to use this time, if anything, to decompress mentally, and then try to heal physically, and then get ready for, another run. You know what I mean? So that's the life.
So you start to feel a little bit more like work than kind of like playing for the love of the game kind of thing at some point, like them not being.
Definitely when you're not winning, it definitely feels like work. When you're getting those wins, it feels like it feels like a big AAU tournament. But as I said, that's the nature of the game, the ups and downs that you must deal with being an NBA player. So signed up for it.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. See y'all soon.